This is round two. We got Homemade Waffles and Kalamazoo versus Darkatma and Zbert. It's been quite a while since Darkatma and Zbert played. Shroom really held up the bracket, so yeah, we have had quite a lot of time between this and their match against Azusa and Boulevard. You can see that Darkatma has switched to Sheik. It's kind of confusing to me because I feel like being against the Falco on the other team, now Peach wouldn't be any worse than before. Maybe he just wants to fight against Kalamazoo better, but again, that doesn't really make much sense to me because he was against Azusa before, who's an even better Peach than Kalamazoo, at least against non-Fox characters, I would say. Oh wow, Brandon just gets Falco Life there, where he gets fared at 80, and that's the end of his stock. But yeah, clearly whatever I said before about Darkatma and Zbert maybe just playing Fox Peach was wrong. They've had a long time now to warm up, and they've been playing a bunch of games. So maybe they just were feeling Fox Sheik more. But like I said, Fox Peach is super strong. I think Kalamazoo could have tried to get some double teams going on Zbert there. They had like an opening a while ago, but he's just opting to close out the sledge guard on the left. They don't even get it, so might have been better to do the team combo with Zbert. That said, Brandon beat up Zbert pretty good, so didn't matter that much. Same thing here. Even though he gets a hit on the Peach, doesn't really lead to anything. Could have prevented Zbert from taking some percent, even just getting up and throwing a needle at Brandon while he was pillaring. Oh wow. Surprised that Falco Downer didn't win out or come out. Okay. So I just noticed the Spaceys are fighting a lot and the Sheik and Peach are fighting a lot. I'd like to see a little bit more teamwork, especially from Red Team, considering they're the team that's the sum of their single skills is quite a bit lower. Zbert, again, good player. He's like able to give ranked players a run for their money. I'm sure he's beaten a few in his time, but definitely not quite the same level. Homemade Waffles and Kalamazoo being like in the upper echelon of ranked players even, or potential players who could enter this tournament. Okay, Brandon dies. Still a nice lead. Oh, SD from Darkatma. He was at 119 though, so not a big deal. They can still definitely bring this back. They just need like a team combo in the Falco or Gimp, Shine Spike. Haven't seen any Shine Spikes from Zbert yet today. I believe like almost 100% sure on that. He's up to 90 now. So this is starting to look pretty rough. Maybe the Peach would have made it a little bit easier because it feels like Darkatma is really like trying to move a lot and put in a lot of work. He's trying to kill Kalamazoo a lot. Maybe the Peach would have just like made the teamwork nice. Would have made the teamwork a little bit more telegraphed because Peach is slow. She just obviously controls her zone. It's like not very hard to work with Peach, and you can really see like what the Peach is trying to do. It seems like Darkatma Sheik is a little bit more chaotic, which might be a little bit more difficult to get the teamwork going. I mean, I think Fox Sheik is a great team. Don't get me wrong. It's just like for two guys who play together so much, I would expect to see a little bit more teamwork out of Red Team right now. That said, I mean, it can also be harder to do teamwork against another team that isn't doing teamwork. Oh, SD from Zbert right there misses the shine turnaround up B ledge grab. Gets caught under the stage. Yeah, it can be harder to get your teamwork going against a team that isn't doing teamwork because the nature of it is that they're kind of like trying to engage in 1v1s that prevent teamwork. But honestly, I saw Darkatma a lot of times being the one there who wasn't setting up with his teammate. Maybe moving around a little too much. Brandon with 5 kills on Zbert, although I wouldn't really count that last one as a kill. No surprise that Zbert's the one who getting hunted a little bit more or whatever because he's Fox. Fox is one of the easier characters to kill in doubles. Obviously, his recovery is good, but Falco and Peach both have great tools against it. You can laser to force him to up B low. Peach can flip out there and kill him. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty confident that Red Team is gonna have some thoughts. They're talking right now on the camera. They're the guys on the left. And yeah, okay, go to Stadium. I expect to see a better showing out of them this match. Okay, Zbert being the one going in there, I like that. Like I said, he's the Fox player. Good to see him playing with confidence despite, on paper not being the strongest player on the screen. You can't let that, you know, take away your strategy from you, especially considering they've been warming up for a really long time waiting for this match. Okay. Darkatma not getting anything off that up throw. It's like right in the zone. I'm really expecting him to get a conversion. Oh. Okay, good. That could have been pretty ugly, but managed to live. Darkatma there disrupt the ledge guard. Gets punished for grabbing. Sheik's grabs can be good for throwing someone into your teammate and setting up a team combo, but the throws are just so slow. It's so easy to punish. Like, if Sheik grabs your teammate most of the time, you can kill a Sheik. Darkatma shouldn't have ledge hop fared there. Or at least should have spaced himself better with fade back, maybe using the claw. Oh, nice kill. Because when you're on the ledge, it's good to let your teammate on the stage swing to force the person on stage to shield, which can let you get up safely with like invincible ledge dash, or again, just like stalling on the ledge, waiting for a safer spot to come up. Coming up with an attack often will get yourself killed because your teammate is swinging to try to cover you, and then they hit you because it changes your hurt box, moves you forward. Damn. Okay, so yeah, I was right. They are doing a lot better this game. Okay, Zbert holding on to his first stock for almost 2 minutes, so super good by him considering he's been doing a lot of offensive work and he also held on to it for that long. I really like what I'm seeing out of red team. Let's see. No, Kalamazhu, I think he tried to narrow the shield. Maybe he just got shield poked, but I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to narrow shield, which would have been a bad move, considering it was definitely Brandon's turn to go in. Ooh, interesting ledge hop needles. But kind of like last time, I felt like right there, Darkatma wanted to close it out on Kalamazhu too badly, and Zbert suffered for it. Like, Brandon just went to town on Zbert, whereas Kalamazhu wasn't that important to close out. The thing is, it's not even like killing a fox. The Peach, when she's at high percent, like, you can just kind of hit her when she tries to initiate, unless she's covering her teammate. Like, most of the times, you can keep her zoned out, and then she's not even really contributing anything at high percent, so it doesn't even matter if you're not killing her. Obviously, you can't just hope someone does nothing. Situations might come up, but what I mean is there's just not the same level of urgency. And okay, they get the quick 2-stock cleanup. Brandon, honestly, one of the best 1v2 players I've ever seen, but this would be a miracle, despite how good he is at this. I've had some matches against him where, like, I don't think he's done successfully, but he's like almost done full 3-stock comebacks against me and my teammates. Like, he's just so hard to lock down and so good at target switching. See, look at this movement. Oh my god. Okay. Forced to shield there, but still gets out really quick. He's just so good at making it look like he's going to hit one person, then swinging at the other person. And, like, yeah, moving safely. Okay, great full hop there from Zbert. Okay. Nice team combo. Zbert tries to go for, like, the kind of swag, also kind of optimal finish, but yeah, it would have been easier to just hit him off the stage. Doesn't matter, though. They had lots of stocks. I respect going for that. There's no reason not to, I guess. Even, like, what I was thinking about Brandon, I don't think they should have been scared to lose that, so yeah, up air would have been cool. If he had done it right, it would have worked. Okay, so can't see Kalamazhu in the cam, but I don't imagine that Kalamazhu and Brandon are a very, like, communicative team. That doesn't really seem to be their personalities. So therefore, I'd also say it's not surprising to me that I'm not seeing the most fleshed out teamwork from the two of them. Okay, there we go. There's a little team combo. Okay, I like that. Brandon, sees Kalamazhu floating, gets out of the way. I think that Brandon is being a little bit too bloodthirsty this game. I know that Kalamazhu's a pretty passive player, and Brandon's good at the doubles aggression, but on FD is just pretty good for, like, defense in general, right? The approach options are more limited, and okay, nice anti-save there, spacing. I think Zbert could have DI'd off stage on the up air, and it was a weak up air, so that would have been really good. But Brandon, knowing he was probably going to DI in, or even if he didn't know for sure, there's no reason not to do it. Okay, good stamina spacing. Yeah, red team looking a lot better after game one. And Darkatma with that crazy tipper up smash kill. I don't think that's a true combo on Peach. Momentum stacking there on the Sheik, but Peach has such bad vertical mobility that Kalamazhu couldn't close it out. Oh, and Brandon gets caught. That's the kind of thing that Brandon doesn't usually get caught by. Not sure if up air was the best choice there. I think it might have been, but yeah, it didn't lead to anything. Because Peach at that low percent, I'm not sure if the back air would combo, but maybe it would have. Okay, and Zbert died there in a pretty like, terrifyingly fast way. Definitely didn't last long there. So yeah, this game seems to be significantly faster paced. 4 stocks gone. It hasn't even been 2 minutes. 4 stocks gone on blue team. Oh, Zbert not covering Darkatma there. I guess it is kind of scary to hit Peach at that low percent, unless you land up air, obviously. Okay. I like how Kalamazhu's playing right now. It feels like he's positioning pretty well and he's like going for the right people, but it doesn't really feel like Brandon's ready to play around that because Kalamazhu hasn't been playing this way the whole time. See, Brandon keeps jumping over him and then like not really getting anything out of it. Jumping over him like this, he just wants to put in the work, but I don't think it's the time, man. I think he could, now that Kalamazhu's doing a little bit more, engaging like more frequently, yeah, keep going. And right there, like, you could say Kalamazhu killed him, but honestly, I think Brandon shouldn't have recovered there. Like, he should have let Kalamazhu try to cover his recovery. Instead, he just fucking side beat into him, where Kalamazhu was trying to like help him get back on stage. Okay, Zebra gets closed out really fast, but this is super scary. Brandon, okay. They get out of the corner, but he's at such high percent now. This is going to be super hard. Okay, yes, see, that's what I like from Brandon. See, now that he's at high percent, he just like completely retreated and jumped behind his teammate. I think he needed to have a little bit more caution before. I think it's okay that Brandon didn't try to hit out of the grab there. At that percent, Falcon's moves won't kill. Okay, but then Brandon gets closed out. So let's see what Kalamazhu can do. Definitely a possible, no, okay. I'd say it's always possible when both players are at high percent and they have under 4 stocks, because then it's only 2 hits from a 1v1. But yeah, doesn't end up happening. Good shit to red team. I knew that those guys could play better than that first game, and they definitely cleaned it up. Hopefully Kalamazhu and Brandon will have a good team showing in the future.